Hey guys, hope all is well. So today we're going to take a look at a scale slash mode. Okay. We're going to look at the Phrygian mode. Now it's going to be the Spanish Phrygian this time. Okay. I think I have like a video or two talking about Phrygian, but today it's going to be like a chord of the day. Then also we'll do like a little, let's say like inner voice and movement as well. All right. So we're going to start in the key of A flat. All right. Then we're going to switch it to a different key. All right, so let's go to the third tone of A flat. All right, so we have C. So of course we're focusing on this C Phrygian, but it's going to be the Spanish Phrygian. And all that is with Spanish, it gives us the opportunity to use that major third in there. Okay, because of course, if you were going, let's do the regular Phrygian mode, we have the root, we have flat 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, and 1. Okay, so that's how you make up your Phrygian, your Phrygian scale. This is the thing. We can do the Spanish, right, which give us that natural third. So now look. All right, we have the flat third and the natural. Okay. Now, of course, I talk a lot about dominant chords. So, of course, I see a C7 in here. I take chords from scales all the time, but this is our first chord that we're going to do. This is like a chord of the day video as well. So here we go. Hear that? All right. And I can use this chord going to, honestly, I can do it anywhere. It doesn't always have to go from the 3 to the 6, but this is our chord right here. And I love this chord because of that tension. I love that. Okay. I'm keeping it right there so you guys can get that. So let's just say we were doing a song like starting on that 1, then usually they'll play a C dominant, a 3 dominant going to the 6. Let's just say we're doing that. You could do something like instead of doing this, you can do and I love to highlight that third. Okay, so this is just one way to use it. Now, of course, this is not the traditional way. I am pretty unorthodox in my way of thinking when it comes to music theory. I know a popular thing of when using the Spanish Phrygian, you can hear something like, right? It's just, the sound of it. But for us, what we're going to do is, right? So here we go. So that's one way, right? Now, this is the thing, though, and I'm moving kind of fast because I don't want this to be a long, drawn-out thing. This is almost like a shed in a way. So when doing something like this, let's say you're replacing the dominant, right? So we're on the 1. We're doing something like this. A lot of times what I'll do something like this. Watch this. So, okay. So did you get that? So, okay. Okay. So that's something that you can do. All right. Okay. And I think I did it before one time when I was here. Right. Let me see. I'm gonna have to give you guys that one. All right. Okay. So a lot of times we play that C and we'll just do it. It'll just be like a C minor 7, right? Right. 3 to the 4. So you can do that too. It doesn't always have to go to that 6, but let me go back. So, you guys have the chord, right? So in there, you do have that C7, but we're adding just a sharp 9, right? Okay. Now, this is what I'm doing. You can start anywhere, right? Long as you got the scale, long as you know how to make up that Spanish Phrygian, right? Wrong finger, definitely. But you can start anywhere. So for me, a lot of times I like to go in thirds. Like I like to do my movement in thirds, right? So that goes between major and minor thirds. All right. So if I start on this A flat, I can't do a minor third, right? Because that B is not in that scale. So of course I do a major third. Okay. All right. Now, so you see what I'm doing? But this is the cool thing you're about to see. All right, watch this. This is what I love right here, this sound. So everything in this scale, at least this movement right here, is it's pretty much a third. It's either a major third or a minor third, right? Look at this. I'm just walking up the scale. Every note I'm doing is diatonic to that Phrygian, Spanish Phrygian scale, right? I'm just starting on this A flat, okay? So, but look at this though. If I keep going up the scale, I'm going to play a second, right? And I just love that because it gives some diversity to the sound instead of the whole movement being thirds. So watch this. Okay. Now you remember these two notes are a part of the scale. I mean, my chord. So that's something you can do whether you have a bass player or not. So if you're doing, let's see, all right, that's a 7. Okay. And your 3, you want to change up that sound, you know? Okay. And I'm actually going to show you a song example, but in a different key. Okay. So that's just one thing that you can do. Okay. Just practice that. Start from anywhere. Okay. Anywhere. Okay. Let's start from that E flat. Let me see. So look at this. I was going to do this. So watch this. You see? So after a while, it just kind of gets kind of different. And if you want to do it that way, you can. For me, most of the time I'm doing either a major third or a minor third. So that's why for me, I'm always going to have an E flat and the F. Okay? So watch this. So if I start from the G and I'm looking up, I'm going to have G and B flat. Okay? So the only time I'm going to have a second interval is on that E flat and E. Or you can look at it like 1, 2, 3 on your 3 and on your 4. Okay? Or flat 3 and 4. So I don't want to confuse anybody, but that's just a movement that I'm doing. Okay? Now, I did something else too. I think I did this. Okay? So that's pretty cool too. Maybe if I'm playing it in this inversion. All right? So, and then if I do, I don't know the rhythm though. Or yeah. Okay. You can just take that because I don't know where I put it. Okay. But what I'm doing is I started here and play around with those grace notes. Yeah. That's what I did. So, okay. And I'm actually going to take this to a different key too, so you guys can see it in a different light. So, all right. So that's something you can do. I don't want to stay on that too long, just in case you guys just got it and you're already ready for the next thing. So here we go. The first one, you know. Okay. So you can use that in songs. That 5. A lot of times we'll do this, right? Right. We'll go up in different songs, then over that E, right? That's a part of that C Phrygian scale, right? C Spanish Phrygian. So if you're a bass player or you're going to that E, you can do, you know. So there's so many ways and so many ways you can look at it, you know, if you're looking at it from like a theory standpoint. But this is kind of how I think about it. All right. So here we go. So if I'm here, I may do I probably would do something. I'll probably do this and still do that. But anyway, I don't know, you have to play with that rhythm. But let's say I think recently I was in church in a service and we was in the key of F sharp. And I think honestly with the holidays being here, I had to play let me see, I think it was "O Come All You Faithful." And you could do this, right? Instead of staying on that 1, I went to the 3. Okay. Now, in that moment, you can think about that Phrygian mode, and what you could do is this. Watch this. So, I mean, a lot of times you play the minor chord over the 3 anyway, right? The only thing you're doing is you're just adding some tension to it, okay? All right, so look at that. So we started in the A flat, now we just went down to G flat or F sharp, okay? So this is your 3, okay? Now, there are so many things that you can do, because if we're doing this, right, let's just say you're going to that 3. You could do like the little walk up that we did, either the walk up or walk down. Now, of course, thinking about G flat or F sharp or whatever, you can just start on that 3. And then for starters, it's almost like going from the 3 to the 3. But if you remember the formula, you'll know where to put that half step. Okay, you just have that natural third. Okay, so I could do, let me see, I can start from, let me see, oh, I like that song. You know, so in F sharp, you're going to have that D flat and E flat together. And this is just a way, like I said, guys, I'm looking at this more like a shed, you know, so some people agree with it, some people won't. It's all good. But, you know, so let me see. Oh, or it can be on silent night. So if we're doing, let's say, I'll just playing a regular. Some people be like, wait, just say, oh, this is not regular. Okay, so here, so we do, right? So I went from the 5, all is come, you know? Or honestly, I'll be honest, I'm really just starting to think about some of these ideas. So you remember I did this? So we're playing a C sharp major chord, right? And if you tell your bass player, or if you hit that 3, you could do, you know, let me see. So I want to land here, right? Because that's a part of our chord, right? So if I want to land here, I could start somewhere like, okay, so we have, so that's all this. Okay, so that probably fit. It probably doesn't. All right, but and I'm just playing these songs because it's around Christmas time. All right, but try it, guys. I'll stop there because I don't want to just have this too long and drawn out. But tell me what you guys think about this. All right, so all I'm doing, thinking about thirds, right? And where you can start wherever. Okay. And again, so the way I'm looking at it, every single time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 4 and the 5 is always going to be like that second interval. Okay. Like everything else is either a major third or a minor third. So, and we'll see, let me know in the comments how you guys feel about that. All right. Okay. Now, when I know I want to land somewhere, I just go up to that next one, that next chord, and, you know, so, okay. So just a little thing to add in some extra flavor, right? All right. So let me know how, you know, what you guys think about that. All right. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. It really helps the channel. Okay. Talk to you guys soon.